Hi, friends. So I received a lovely email from Nikita. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly. Maybe you know her if you subscribe to her EndoSolve subscription box. But she had struggled with endometriosis and had been bleeding for 5 weeks, she said, in the time that she came across a video that I had done on a TV show, Blythe Live. Called the female deer. It's an ancient Qi Gong practice. And she said she practiced it. She saw the video and she started practicing. And she said that it practically saved her life. And so she reached out to me to make this video for her community. And I'm so delighted to be sharing this because this practice with you and helping your healing process, because it's all about balancing our hormones and it's all about aligning our body so that it's in a self-healing place and everything just regulates. So this video, we'll be doing this ancient Qi Gong practice called the female deer. And then I'm going to share with you 2 tools that are powerful tools to stay in a healing place, to stay in a place where your body is always healing itself and everything just starts to work perfectly. And then let's do a meditation together, because that's going to really help produce those healing chemicals in your body right now while we're together. And you'll see how you can do that every day then and start really just healing from the inside out so that you can be free and happy and not have to deal with pain, because no one wants to deal with pain. So here we go. The female deer. So the first part is a breast massage. It's very easy. I'm on my ball chair. You want to sit in a lotus or a seated posture if you can, Indian style, or sit however is comfortable for you. And you want to put your left heel, if you can't, excuse me for shaking, you want to put your left heel next to your pelvic floor if you can. If not, you can close the gap with a ball, just so that that energy circuit is running. What we want to do is we take our hands and we just put them right on top of our nipples and we just do circular motion breast massage. You're like skimming the surface. So you want to do this in the nude when you practice at home, but really anytime. I mean, even if you do it over your clothes, it's still beneficial, but you're getting more of those nerve endings when you do it next to just your bare skin. And it's about activating those nerve endings and the amazing effect that it has on your body, the biochemical effect it has on your body. It starts creating those chemicals that balance your hormone. The chemicals are your hormones, or the hormones are your chemicals, right? So it just starts to balance all of that. It increases fullness and buoyancy in the breast. Also, I'll also add that, I had been practicing this even before I had my first child, and I nursed her all the way till she was 4.5. I nursed her all the way through my second pregnancy. She was 4 when I was pregnant, when I got pregnant with my second. And, even of course the doctors told me not to do that, but I had no problem. And people would often be surprised at 4 that I still had milk, and I never thought anything of it. Of course I do. So perhaps this practice helps with that as well. But this increases blood and oxygen to the area, and the blood carries oxygen, and the oxygen is the primary healing nutrient. So no matter what, you can't lose doing this to your breast. It's very healing for the breast itself. But this Qigong practice stimulates sexual energy, stimulates healing energy, because it's really one and the same. Okay. So that's it. It's the breast massage, and you can go up and out. I've read that if you go the other way, it reduces breast size. I'm not sure. I haven't seen actual facts about that, but it can't hurt to try. And the same thing, you're still stimulating those nerve endings. You're still bringing oxygen, which is the primary healing nutrient, to that area. And by stimulating the nerve endings, you're creating the biochemistry of healing in your body. You're regulating your hormones naturally. Which will regulate endometriosis entirely. Excuse me, I'm just having something pop up on here. Forgive me for that. So the second part is called holding firm. We want to take our thumbs and squeeze them. This helps to activate the nervous system in a certain way. And we want to, many of you are familiar with, Qi Gong practices, squeezing the pelvic floor. So we want to just do that, but instead of squeezing and contracting, we just want to hold firm, right? You just want to squeeze and hold, and try to keep your anus relaxed, try to keep your abdomen relaxed. You want to squeeze those for other exercises and other purposes, but for this, we just want to squeeze the pelvic floor. And you can do this with a yoni egg if you want to. If you're not familiar with a yoni egg, I'll just show you one because I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. But if not, this is a beautiful rose quartz. These are very inexpensive. This came in like a packet of three different sizes. This one's the largest, meaning the heaviest too, because what you do is you insert it and then when you squeeze, it's like a weight. And it's like lifting weights and it really helps tonify that area. But what you're doing in the squeezing is helping your body produce these chemicals that are healing to the body. So that's the female deer. It just takes a couple minutes. So the next two tools are unconditional self-love and unconditional forgiveness. This means when things come up throughout the day, you just forgive it, you just forgive it. You practice unconditional self-love. Because when we're in a state of love and just forgiving things, like not holding on to anything, we're creating the biochemistry that is healing to our body. We're creating the biochemistry that allows our body to regenerate optimally. It's allowing those stem cells to flourish and regenerate. Unconditional I forgive it. And I forgive myself for being triggered for it and, being like, oh, annoyance. And then you're just like, just forgive it. Just forgive it, because none of it is worth boosting yourself out of your natural healing alignment, your natural healing chemistry. There has been millions of dollars spent by huge institutions studying forgiveness, studying what happens when our bodies forgive and let go and regain peace. Holding on to unforgiveness and being in a state of annoyance or irritation or just have a negative charge with something can throw out your digestion. It can change your vision, definitely changes your brain. It creates the chemistry that disallows the body to heal itself. So when we're in forgiveness, constant forgiveness about all the little charges that happen in the day, right? And when we're in a place of unconditional self-love, of like, okay, even if you got triggered, once you forgive it, you return to unconditional self-love. And really asking yourself, what does unconditional self-love mean for me? And maybe writing about it a little bit. It's like, is there anything stopping you from having unconditional self-love? What does that mean for you? What does that look like for you? Is it a past trauma that's stopping? If so, forgive it, forgive it, forgive it. Forgive it so that you can live in the fullness of the biochemistry that allows for powerful health and for healing. And so that you can heal, because dis-ease creates disease, right? And so any disease, dysfunction has an energetic, it's an energetic stem. It's coming from something. So when you're living in a place of practicing unconditional self-love, unconditional forgiveness, you're constantly creating the biochemistry that allows for healing. And you're not disallowing it, right? Creating this acidic environment. So those are two tools that can be really powerful for you on this healing journey that can just literally help you leave endometriosis, in the past and start anew. If you've been told you can't heal it, don't believe that. It's when I hear doctors suggesting a surgery for this, or suggesting hysterectomy, if that's what feels right for you, always check in with yourself. But it's not addressing the root cause of the imbalance to begin with. And if we just take out organs when we have a problem with them, not adjusting the root cause, something's going to manifest someplace else, because there's still an energetic root cause to that disease or disorder or dysfunction. My sister and my sister-in-law both were asked by their obstetricians when they had their C-sections if they were done having kids, because if so, they could just take their uterus, as if that really happened. It's like, as if that has no consequences on the other end. That has massive consequences. And the person is so often not told what's to come. They're not really given the whole picture of what a surgery, and especially a removal surgery, the powerful consequences and implications of that are on the other end. So no need for that. Honestly, we can just go in and regulate. So let's do that right now together. Let's take a couple minutes to do a meditation right now together, where you're not only going to boost the chemicals that heal your body, regulate your own endocrine system, your own hormones, so that your body's in a self-healing place. But you're going to physically learn to talk to your cells and command wellness with love and light. So let's just do that for a few moments together. Take a deep breath. Just close your eyes and take a deep breath and just get centered with me. And I want you to just draw your attention to your uterus and just turn on your uterus light. And just say, I love you, uterus. Let's say thank you, uterus. Let's say thank you, body. I love you, body. So just close your eyes. Thank you, body. I love you, body. And then your uterus. Thank you, uterus. I love you, uterus. And fallopian tubes and ovaries and all of it. I love the blood. I love the fluids. I love the nerves. I love the tissues. I love that each cell is its own intelligence. So let's go to the intelligence of our uterus right now. And let's speak into that intelligence that already knows, already has the blueprint for its own perfection. It has the blueprint for its own perfection. So let's just talk to the cells. Thank you, cells. I love you, cells. Thank you for all of this individual consciousness working together as my uterus and as my creative center. Thank you, cells. I command you to regulate and function optimally. Thank you, cells. I command you to regulate and function optimally now. And just be with that. Thank you, uterus. I love you, uterus. To all my cells in my uterus, I command you to function optimally now. I command you into ideal wellness now. For all the cells coming in, for all the stem cells being created, I command you to function optimally. I command you into your highest perfection. My uterus is powerful. It is well. It is good. Say thank you, uterus. Thank you, cells. Thank the cells that are sloughing off and leaving your body. Thank the stem cells that are being created perfectly. Your stem cells are being created perfectly everywhere in your body for optimal function and perfect expression. And just sit with that. Just be with that. Thank you, body. I love you, body. Body, I command the stem cells in my uterus to function optimally. I command my uterus into optimal wellness now. My uterus is gorgeous. Love your uterus. Love the whole system. Love the fallopian tubes. Love the ovaries. Love your body. Love your blood. Love your bones. Love your nervous system. Love your endocrine system. Love your eyeballs. Love your teeth. Love your lungs. Love your heart. Love your bladder. Love your spleen. Love your liver. Love your colon. Love your joints. Love your muscles. Love your skin. Love your energy. Love that you're an electrical system. You're an electrical system. You're a magnetic system. You're an electromagnetic system. And just like feel that for a minute. And what you're going to do is you're going to beam out love and light and health in your electromagnetic system. That is what you are. You are designed to heal yourself. And through creating the right chemistry with unconditional self-love and unconditional forgiveness daily throughout the day as triggers come up. And by commanding your cells into perfect health, you're going to heal. You're going to be good. Let me know how it goes. Leave me a comment and let me know how you do. Let me know if you want any more of this content. I can make other videos with this type of content. So let me know if that interests you. Okay. Love and light to all of you. Bye-bye.